And wait for it, wait for it, wait for it. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because I switched it off. I switched it off. Welcome in, everyone. There it is. Took it away from Teddy. Ta-da! Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in Richie, first of all, because he is first. But also welcome in Teddy and everyone else that's lurking and watching, whatever. Yeah, today I don't know what really to do. I kind of have a couple of ideas. I'm over here. I'm over here. Come over here, camera. Yeah, so one idea is Minecraft. I'm not playing it for a little while. But I just want to sort of like update a couple of things, but not on our server, not on the Jamly Craft server. It's actually going to be for perhaps a game. I need. So it's going to be a game based on charades, but it's also. I just hit things. It's also like Gartic Phone as well, but in Minecraft. So, what's his name? Lazu done one on the Jamly Craft server, a little charades game, which is cool. Which is cool. It is cool. But I've kind of like been playing around with a few things, so perhaps that's where we can start off then. So let me start up Minecraft again. I also need to like delete stuff off the server as well that I've got. Why am I hitting that button? Hit that one instead. All right, I need to update my stream, I guess. I'm not used to, I'm going to have to change this a few times. So Minecraft today. So let me, not today, but for now. Let me add this in. Let me make sure I pick my game once it's loaded. And also some ABS stuff I kind of want to sort of delve into as well today. Just shortly. So that's done. So the game's just down below. Done. Make sure I've updated that. Yeah, it does say Minecraft. Good. How you all doing anyway? Sorry, I forgot to ask that. Hope you're all doing well. And I've also like, so the hide my game section, I got rid of like the pixel rain thing. I didn't really like it. And the essential thing is just making it quickly disappear. And I want to change that as well today. I already had a window open for that and I've lost it. So I might have to design one myself. So you get to see my process on that. I'm wondering how well I can do that, actually. Got a few things in my head. Anyway, I am waffling. Let's snip over to here. So I've called it at the moment. I originally called it like, oh, you can't even see it. I originally called it Telephone Whispers. It's like, that it doesn't sound right. And then it's like, okay, Gartic Build. Gartic Build. So I'm going to hit that one. So I need to like get rid of a whole bunch of stuff. So this is it. This is what I've set up at the moment. Everyone that joins will be in creative. And there's a whole bunch of different boxes because I don't know how many people would want to play. But essentially, this is one thing I kind of want to do. I want to put in some names into this already. What I like the idea of is putting a bunch of names in here. Things, so characters, objects, items of you know, something that you can physically grab. So not rainbows, not clouds. Because you can build clouds, I guess. But that'd be a creative touch. But you put in a whole bunch of different things, bunch of things, characters, objects, different names on a bit of paper. So I've got a bunch of paper. Let's get rid of that as well. There's no reason for that to be there. And then actions, you know, are you climbing? Are you walking, running? Are you holding? Are you sharing? Are you swimming? Not you, but just those types of actions. And then a bunch of emotions. I don't know. Happy. And then it's down to the user to like fill in what they want to fill in. So first they can pick one of these three. just start off a sentence. So perhaps I pick emotion first, so I get happy, and then I pick this and I get hot dog. So a happy hot dog, and then grab that, eating, of which then it makes no sense to stop there. You kind of need to go to another one, either another emotion or another thing, object. So a happy hot dog eating sausages. I don't know. Or it could have been, I don't know, but Bobby Brown, whoever that is, someone famous, or, you know, it needs to be people that are well known as well, because the USA, Canada, you've all got your own, like, well-known people, and we have our own well-known people over here in the UK, so it'd be nice to sort of, even characters, it'd be nice to keep things sort of simple to understand. Welcome in, Swannery. You need to be a winner. You need to get that first place crown to be able to do that. Right, so that's one of the things I would like thinking about as well, and I've got a shuffle button as well. This is all proper redstone, so there's a whole bunch of redstone in here to mix tickets up and stuff. It is totally random. The only things I've used like command blocks for is all of this and some stuff in here as well. So I can open all the doors, and all the doors are like open up. I do need to like teleport down here to make sure these ones load up. Actually, they should have worked because I've changed the server setting. Normally servers have a always loaded area. It used to be 19 chunks, so 10 chunks from the center, I think it was, which 19 doesn't make sense, but it included the center, I guess. But it used to be 19 chunks around the center of spawn that you would always load on the server, and then they changed it to just a 3x3 around spawn, which is right here. So I've changed the settings to make sure all of this is always loaded. It's actually bigger in this. It's actually this whole area, because we need somewhere to spawn. And wherever we spawn, it's got to be sort of relative to the game, I kind of guess. But yeah, that should technically close all the doors. Can't really see that one close, but there you go. And each bay gets their own open and close button. So if you're playing this game, playing it in this room, come in here, fly, and start building something based on the prompt that you get. Once you've finished your build, it's kind of just waiting for the next person. Always good to sort of close up your wall, I guess, so no one can see it. And once you've done your build and everyone else has done theirs, everyone moves down one spot, apart from the last person, wherever they are, depending on how many are playing. That last person comes all the way up to there, and you open it up and you look at what the person built, and you have to guess what they built. Give it any sort of saying you want. I've left some book and quills here because it's easier to book and quills. Right in that. I don't know why I've got an anvil anymore then. I was going to do it on a bit of paper, but a book makes more sense because you can write more in a book. Yeah, and then once you've done that, you put your book in here. That will go down to the next space down there and end up in their barrel that they get. And also, whoever was building here, they should put their bits of paper in here in the order. So when we come to like revisit the line, we can see how well the game has changed, you know? Does that make sense? But once this person has done their guess, sent that thing down, all they have to do is, because they're here guessing at yellow, they come down and now they build at yellow. And they get the book and quill in here, of which they can read and start their next build. that makes sense. And again, once they've done that, they move over one. Again, open this up, check the build out, see what it's like, give it a name, you know, describe what it is, and then close it. And again, I'm on orange, so then I go to orange. Unless you are the last person, of which then you go down to the far end again. And always come around this way so you're not like seeing any builds and stuff like that. And also, if any doors are open or closed, it doesn't really matter like that, because we can then press the main button down here for close all the doors. So even if I've left one door open, it's going to close it. And then there's a big warning. Warning, clears all build areas. So I've kind of been working a little bit. What button do I have? I think, looking at my mouse, yes. So you can build stuff in here. And I think we can pretty much go up to 100. But if you go above 100, but I think that one block there is 101. I mean, this is quite high. Yeah, so it's left that one block. What I might do actually is add an extra little sign right here, I guess, because right under here is the command block. So even if I like built stuff here, I could technically just click that and it gets rid of just this zone. I might have to kind of add that in as an extra feature. It's just that I've got a whole bunch of different redstone underneath here. Oh, I don't need you on anymore. Yeah, so all this redstone is mainly for command blocks. And then there's the items. They come down here, drop in the water stream. It's easier to do this really. And then they go up the water stream and into the barrel. Seemed a little bit easier. So they always go down a straight line here. So they're a bit easier. And then the redstone here is for the command blocks. They're right literally above that. And then these ones have command blocks as well. For open and close individuals, and they're all linked to the buttons up here. Yeah. That's another thing as well, is like my mini map. I've got the mini map up. Mini map should be off. Right, so I kind of want to do something with you by adding a big warning sign, erase. But it needs to be in a spot where that's not gonna like get wiped itself. I mean, having it there kind of makes sense, but does it? That clears all build areas. So warning, clears your build area. Actually, select all, cut, paste it there. Select all, cut, paste there. How can I do a downwards arrow? I can press Windows full stop and then look for an arrow in the emoji tab.
Hello Hello, peasants.
Hello, Richie. Do I not have... Where's the arrows? Ba-bum, that's an up arrow. Where's the down arrow? There's the down arrow. Okay, that'll do, I think. Right, so let's add some glow. And then honey to lock it so it can't be altered. And some red dye. Right, first red dye. Then that. And lock it. Now, how am I going to trigger? How am I going to trigger you? Right there. Oh, no, not there then. Not there. I mean, yeah, not there. Kind of want it to be somewhere easy where I'm just copying this. I know what. Where is... If... Let me get some bits in my inventory. Here we go. Cancel. Let's do that. If I done command block there, this is a blank one, yes. And then I can do... Don't really need to cover this up, but it's like... Saves someone accidentally changing the codes and stuff in there. And I can select all of that and use a... Do not replace block kind of thing. Okay. I gotta be careful here. Right, if I turn back time, what am I looking for? I'm looking for a stick. That's what I'm looking for. Turn you on. I'm going to select you, and I need to come across, so I select you as well, and go down one block, and then go down one more block. Copy. This is what a lot of things I've been doing. It's like just doing little things like this. Right, so if I paste that into the world, yeah, the water's going to do its thing. That's fine. Right. Good. Right, say hi. Okay, that's going to be easy. And then this one, let's get rid of the render a minute. Right, I need to set block, but it's always going to be relative to where this command block is. So that way I can copy and paste it, and wherever the new command block goes, it can still trigger the same block that's in its place. That makes sense. I do done. I'm not setting it to anything at the moment. I need to figure out. Right, because I have redstone that's coming along here. So there's redstone coming along here. I think there's a repeater here. At each bit underneath. All I need to do is change this block. So it's in line. It's inline. Let me look at what block I'm looking at. I'm looking at 58, 57, and 28. Right. And you are at... Are you not in the same line? Oh, 28. I'm looking... It's like, why is the middle number changing? Oh, actually, yeah. Why? Yeah, that's a Y. I'm sorry, I'm getting backwards on things there. Right, so this time I'm at 60... 60 and 28. So I need to... Relatively, I need a 2, a 3, and these are minuses actually. So -2, -3. -2, -3, is that right? -2, -3. Set block. First we're going to do gold block. Just want to check. Yep, that's exactly the block I want. And I know the command I want to do then. Right, so it is an observer. And it needs to face north. And do that. That's done. So now, when the observer goes here, it's going to say hi in chat because it's going to trigger this command block, which says hi. I mean, I could have done this one, to be honest. It's safer if I'd done this block. I can't remember what redstone's under there, so... Yeah, so there it goes. It says hi in chat. Hi in chat again. Hi chat again, because each time the observer's placed here, words are easy. It gives it an update and it makes it send a signal out. So it's kind of a quick way. Right, so what I need to copy is pretty much all of this, barring the bottom floor. Right, what else can I do? So I like the fact that I'm on a server as well and I can still use these commands and stuff. Right. Set. No, replace. Sandstone with air. And then I can get rid of these. A bit easier that way. I do not want to copy you. Can I have you float in there? I can. Technically, I can. Okay, so I'm going to have to copy this and remove. Okay, same with the button as well. Okay, I think I've got the idea here. Let's get rid of the... No, not the quartz. And get rid of this quartz because it's already there. So this is all new. Don't need you. Put you back. Don't need you. Don't need you. Don't need either of you or you. That's just concerned me. You're in there. All the books should be in... Gosh darn you. What command did I use? Right, all of these front ones should be okay. I need to... figure out what I've done wrong here. And how easily it is to get rid of it. Right, I need to double check. How big am I? I'm this big. That's fine. Right, do I have... No, it looks like I can copy this entire line. And it's not going to break it. Oh, you're out of render distance. So why is that not there? It's not there, it's not there, it is. Right. So there's my axe command, world edit. It should be able to copy the chest and its contents. But I think I use Litematica that doesn't copy the inventory stuff. Or perhaps it's a setting I didn't have. It's turned on, I don't know. Right, so if I /copy, let's look in this one a minute. Yeah, it's empty. So then if I /paste, now we have, right. Obviously I used the wrong mod at the time. I forgot all about Litematica and stuff. There's extra settings with Litematica where you can replace blocks. And I think when you replace blocks... No, there's an entity setting as well, actually. I don't know. Anyway, that's all of these done. I have to check the side ones in a minute. Check the side ones. So I came down here. So let's pop over here and double check. Yeah, that's good. Good. Right, teleport here because it's quicker. These blocks I kind of want to get rid of. So how can I do that? In fact, I don't even need to put this block here. Because when you press this block, this button, it's going to put a one there anyway. So the only thing I need to copy is like this little section here, really. And get rid of the red here because they're all different colours. And also I should have... Yeah, so you're at player height. I should have kept... There's a chest there. So when I copy it... Oh, actually, no, I won't be copying it using this, will I? I'll use edit. Right, so if I now select all of you... Yeah, let's get rid of that. And then go to the copy mode, select area, select you to you, but then bring it over and you across. And then if I copy that, I can then go into edit mode. I can remove you two. And I should be able to now paste you into the world. Let's get back onto number 5, paste it into the world. That button. So now it's these buttons, these things are now there floating. I wonder if I can replace you to a button that's being pressed. Because that would make sense when I paste it into the world. Hopefully, no, it won't undo, will it? that's interesting. I kind of want to test that now. Right, so if I go back to 1, copy. Yeah, so that button's now pressed. And if I bring it over, get into edit mode, I want to double check this one. Get rid of them, and now paste it into the world. Yeah, the button's not going to depress. So that would mean nothing. I can't even press it, even in survival. Yep. So it needs to be that copy. Okay. That's a shame. That's a shame. Right. So the last one I just done was that one, so get rid of it. This one I need to still paste into the world. Let's get rid of all of this. Right, what am I doing with you? I am selecting that box, bringing it over here. No, I'm not. Let me get rid of this one, actually. I don't need you anymore. What I need is this selection box now. So if I bring the selection box over, I want to make sure all of that's copied. Right, so this is the main copy then. Oh, do you know what's going to happen? Is that information is going to be gone. How can I do you? What have I got in line? Because it might be easier to do the lines. So the command block's literally beside that. Yeah, I don't need you anymore, so I can get rid of that as well then. And then I'm copying all of this. That's okay, I won't be breaking anything then. So what I can do is leave the command block out. If I leave the command block out, I can start copying and pasting these out. And then with the empty hole, I can then use World Edit to put in the actual command block. Because if I hold Control and paste you in, the actual pictures on it don't really matter at all. It's not doing anything. If I copy you, ignore inventory contents. Well, that says no. Ignore inventory contents. How do we alter that one then? Configurations, not hotkeys. Yeah, hotkeys. Inventory. Nope. I mean, what's my hotkey for this? Control and period. Control and period. Control and period. Right control, left control and period. Selection. So that changes what I overwrite things with. If I override existing blocks with air, or not with air, or just replace everything. So that's selection. Okay, so whatever selection grab modifier, selection grow, the nudge, toggle. I want something to do with the inventory, however you want to pronounce it. Selection boxes, nudge, grow, grab, schematic version previous. Oh, I didn't know you could scroll through like that. Oh, that's kind of cool. Schematic version cycle modifier. The modifier key to hold to be able to use the mouse wheel to cycle through the schematic versions. Okay, yeah, I don't need that. To memory. Let's save the memory stuff. Pick block last, change, modify that. That's how we change the modes, yeah. Is it even going to be in here? List, main menu, latest schematic, area selection, entire selection. There's set here. That would have been a nice one to know. How many times I've used that. I would have used that. State, execute, toggle, selection, clone. What would it be under? What? Contents? No, they wouldn't be. It says ignore. No, ignore inventory contents. So that should be the MBT data. So I don't understand why. So my microphone come there. That's better. Let me execute you in place again. Yeah, you're empty. But you came from this one, which has that. Okay. Let's get rid of you then. And let's try that again then. Unloads, and we're just going to copy you. Let's get to number 1 and copy. Right, so you're already done. So let's come down here where we can paste you in. Actually, what would be easier is if I... Oops. I'm pressing the wrong buttons here. I should be in number 5. There we go. If I could turn back time, let's turn on chunk data. I keep pressing the wrong button here. Right, so let me paste you in. So so you're always going to be on this borderline, so that's good. So if I execute you in, what I'm going to do is then just copy this entire line down. So I can hit this line, the next line, and so on. Execute that in. Execute that. Okay, execute that. And then execute that. Don't execute it, but you know. Right, so now I can remove this one, unload that, turn off the borders. I don't need it right now. So select from that square, which includes the button and the sign. And then down this side, I can then choose the top corner, and it selects all of this for each one. I need to come down to the other side because of the way that you copy and paste. It's from this corner onwards. So copy. Paste. So each one of these now has the sign, has the extra stuff there, but they're all going to have the command block missing. And then that far end that I'm looking towards now, I'll go down each one and put in the command block manually, and then I can copy that using World Edit. Right, so replace blocks with non-air. So that basically means if there's air, well, no, I just don't want to replace anything. So let's change that to place blocks all, replace none. So nothing's going to get replaced, only the new stuff's going to get placed in. So execute that. And then I can come around here, I can push that in, execute that again. Let's put it in place, there we go. So a lot of chunks to for it to write to. That one, execute. Feels like falling in love. Execute that one, and then the final one, and then we can work out how to do the command blocks. Execute. So they all got that extra little gab in there now. Right, this command block I'm holding, what's this? Has nothing in it. What about this one? This is the one I want. So I can just come in here, place you in there. Let's also get rid of the schematic as well. Do that. That. Come in here, place you in, place you down. I should be checking that really, but yeah, that's good. And this last one should have the command block in, but it doesn't have the data. So put that in. Now it's got the data. Lovely. So now I'm getting rid of what? I'm getting rid of the anvils. I don't need the anvils. We're not right into anvils anymore. Should I also move you down there and get rid of that one? Because this one drops items down into the water below, so it needs to be kind of close. It saves me setting up mine carts like I did before. Okay, so if I'm selecting... no, I can't. No. We'll leave you up there. We'll leave you up there. Otherwise, I'm going to have to, like, do an extra step again just to do that one thing. I will get rid of all of these a minute. Because they're not needed. And if someone needs them, they can... Where everyone's going to be in, like, creative anyway, so they can grab what they want. Right. To be on the safe side, I'm going to right-click and left-click. And then come back back up here. I think I still pressed the wrong button, the wrong item. Right, left. Let's try that again. That is this one. Right, so now I've just copied this line all the way down to there. I haven't copied it yet, but if I do slash copy, now we've copied that and the data. We can now paste, and that should, let's double check. Yeah, it's included the sign, the command block with the right information. Ba-bum, ba-bum. Ba-ba-bum. Let's get the information in. Let's double check the very end one. Should be fine. So let's just check one in the middle just to be sure as well. Doing the command blocks for each of these zones was a pain in the backside because they all got different colors. So it's like, I could have done it like I've just done there and used relative, but to close, I need to say what color concrete powder it is. And I did things like, why don't I just go for like white for all of them? It would have made things a lot easier. And then I could have done relative, and I still should have done relative. So then all the red ones, I have the same relative command block. But I've done it all individual. It's like, I've done it. It's too late. I'm not undoing it. It took ages to do that. But now every area now, no matter what you're building, if you messed up and you want to start again, nothing happens. That's concerning. Should be right inside there. It is there. Oh man. So that means all the command blocks that are there are not set up. I took ages to get that one set up because I had to like increase the size. The size that they delete is too much for Minecraft default settings, so I had to change the settings on it. Actually, I should leave you open because I need to check that. Right, I don't need you anymore. Hold control, middle click. Where was I? I was here. Right, let me at least get rid of this one quickly. There we go. Right, let's open up all of them a minute. And also, let's get rid of all of you. Don't need you anymore. Go to number 8 with delete. And execute all of that. Right. I just need to go down and double check this now. So you're all good. Once one line is done... Yeah, so you're wrong as well then. I can do the same as what I've done just a minute ago and just copy and paste stuff down. No, no, no. That. What's up here? Don't know why I'm worried about which way it's facing. Doesn't matter like that. I'm not using these as a chain command, so... Just double check, yes. Right, if I select you and you, again, with left and right click, then I know it's selected properly. Right, so then you, let's get rid of you. Poof.
It seems a new follower just dropped in.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, I need to say thank you so much to everyone. I think I've hit 1,000 on YouTube. How many am I on Twitch at the moment? I haven't got my right pages open. What the hell's wrong with me? I just got a gift sub. Oh, nice. 11 hours ago. I keep up to date with everything. In my Twitch, how many followers am I on Twitch? 412. That's nice. My YouTube, though, I think I've just hit 1,000, which is really amazing. I've gone over 1,000. 1,004. I think I was only like 300-400 before the Dantic video. So thank you everyone that has followed on my YouTube channel, that might swing by here and that don't swing by here. How are they going to know? And also I've got my wrong pages and stuff open. Live history, that's what I want. Right, ad starting soon. Lovely, just what I want to see. And I need to log into Blurps, okay. Log into Blurps. You spin me right round, baby, right round. Thank you, Chris, for that one. Right, so I think I just copied that, didn't I? How am I going to copy this? If I go to there, I can do the slash copy. Remember to stretch and hydrate. I was just thinking about hydrating. That was a nice click. Oh, that's... Oh, I can feel that nicely in there. Oh. Do stretch, do hydrate, and all that sort of thing. Right. I did just copy, didn't I? Yes. You saw it on the YouTube video, thought you'd drop a follow. Seemed like a genuine dude. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. I do. It's been an awesome experience. Humbling and all that sort of thing. It's nice. Right, so that's copied that really nicely, and the rest should have copied really nice. I mean, I don't know how not to be genuine. It's like, I am what I am. I can't help not be a goofball, shall I say. I'm glad you came after, because my New Year's stream was so good. I need to stop thinking about that, but I'm so embarrassed. Right, paste again. Right, let's double check all of this again. Right, so then paste. So now you're in there. And you're there. Lovely. So basically anything I do in here, I should be able to press the button and it gets rid of it. There was miles on it. And again, gets rid of it. I mean, I should be doing this with all of them, actually. One, it puts the, whatchamacall there, the observer, puts it in the right spot, ready to go. Ba-bum, 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 bum. Right, that's you. All of that seems to be good. I think I should be fine. Let's double check this actually. So the redstone that links all of these together work in that sort of line. So by pressing this one, it should only delete this one and not you. Yep. Just had to be sure. Right, that seems to have gotten everything. I just need to delete all of this then. And I can do that with that button. That'd be easier. Ooh. What you doing with these command blocks? I play on console, haven't got a chance to use them yet. The command blocks are just helping me do little things really. Like opening and closing the front here. I have a command block to just put the wall back or to open the block up. But I also have redstone underneath just to make it... I didn't have to. I could have done it all with command blocks, or I could have done a data pack as well. It's another way. But I keep pressing different buttons because of other games. Also have command blocks linking this up, and this will close all of them, every single cell. All of their doors now close. Because the redstone for this one, it sets the observer here, it puts an observer here, and even though there's an observer there, a new one will like do an update, and it would just send a signal all the way down to each command block that's here. I could have done it a different way, but at the time it just felt easier. I didn't want to use too many command blocks, to be honest, and I do have a whole bunch of redstone here. So this is like going to be, or is, a what you call a Gartic build off, like telephone game, where you have a prompt, you make a build, someone guesses what your build is, and then someone builds off their guess, and so on until everyone's had a go. And I've just got extra doors here, so when you're building, you can open the door, build inside. When you're done building, you can close the door. If you make a mistake and you just really want to start from scratch, you can just press the button and it clears your area off. And if you want to, and when you make a guess, when someone's done a build and you need to guess what they've done, I've got books and quills here so they can write. They've got more room to write in, and then they put it inside of here. Put the guess in there, disappears straight away, and then it comes down to here where the next person has to build off that prompt that you just done. Kind of would have been nice if I'd done it all with a data pack, but I'm sort of, data packs are cool, but I want to move away from doing data packs a little bit, and then I start using command blocks. So I don't know. Let's close you off. I think that's everything done. I just need to make backup of the world, and also it's like I've got a master button to clear each cell off. So if you want to start a brand new game, instead of going to individual cubes and clearing it out, there's a master button to just clear it all out and start again. So this is one thing I kind of need to get done, is a few ideas, actually. Don't know why I done that either. Don't know why I grabbed paper. I could have just middle clicked. So I need some ideas. I think Marge Simpson is a well-known well-known name. So I'm going to put that in there. I'm going to pick, I don't know, a chair. Just want random items, random characters. Paper. I want to rewrite that as paper, though. Paper is an object, an item. Okay, yeah, I kind of like that. I need, instead of, it needs to be renamed. So, oops. Actually, if I do no capital, will it? Yeah. So it doesn't like stack with anything else. It keeps coming to mind, so I've got to do the hot dog. The amount of times I've thought of hot dog. Right, so I'm going to do some actions. Do I need capitals? Sharing. Actions. Would it be actions? Would like being under, just under, that's an action. Oh, no, it's not really an action, is it? Well, that's the whole idea. Is like, I was thinking, it's like something they're doing. I get confused with nouns, pronouns, and all that sort of stuff. I always have to like look them up to refresh my mind. Given. Holding. I was just thinking, like, if someone done the same word as me, they would stack, interestingly. I'll show off what I'm doing here in a second as well. Emotions. Angry. Panic. Happy. Gotta have a happy in there. So the idea for this one is now a player to get their prompt can now do what they want here, sort of thing. But first I need to shuffle things. So what's going to happen is all the paper's just going to start mixing up. Do I only have 2 here? No, I do have 3 there. And then I can switch that off, and it's still mixing them up, and then when the light's off, it's finished mixing them up. When the light switches off, there we go, it's finished mixing them up. It's put everything back again. So I want to pick an emotion, and what's going to happen is going to shuffle again, and then eventually this light's going to go off and it's going to pick one of them as it goes past. Providing they don't stack, it should pick one, and there, it just went up. And so I now have a happy something. A happy what? I need a happy character of sorts, a happy object. Again, it's now mixing them up. So you have to like make a sort of a sentence that makes sense as your prompt. So I've got a happy chair. How do you make a chair look happy? I don't know. That's not my problem. That's your problem. You've got to guess. You've got to build. A happy chair. Now you can leave it there, or it's up to you then to like, okay, I'm going to get an action for this chair. Why are they happy? So again, the light comes on because it's shuffling, it's doing stuff. Okay, there's a happy chair. What's this happy chair doing? It is holding. A happy chair is holding. What's the happy chair holding? It's going to hold an object or a person. Welcome back, Dalish. Stop in time. What's in the manufactory did you build there? What in the manufacture factor? I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. So apparently I come up with the phrase, a happy chair is holding paper. Very bizarre. But again, if you wanted, if there's enough examples in there, then you can keep adding onto it, I guess. I kind of wanted to add in an extra option of a randomizer. Like each time you press this button, there's a chance, a slim chance that you get an extra bit of paper that will say small, tiny, large, tall, wide, multiple. So I could have had like a happy chair, but multiple of them. Happy multiple chairs holding paper. So that would have been something for someone to build. I don't know how good that would be. I don't know. So emotions, happy, actions, holding, and then paper and chairs are things. But yeah, welcome in again, Dalish. How you doing? How's things? Let me hit that button there for you. You're on the Dark Descent. Whoa, nice. So I'm doing like a Pictionary build-off thing where each person builds something based on a prompt. And then you move on to guess what someone else built, of which then the next person gets to build what your guess was. So it's like the telephone game where Whispers or whatever you want to call it. Gartic Phone has it on their app. Yeah, I've given it a go. I don't know if it'd be good. I don't know if Jamie's going to be on the server tomorrow. But I think I will make this, well, it is vanilla. People playing vanilla can play vanilla. They just need to be whitelisted. Well, there's a point. I want to check that as well. There's something else that I'd mentioned earlier. Do I not have my Discord open? Yeah. Pup. What else did I say I want to do today? I mentioned at the beginning. Teddy's messaged me. Yeah. Had no plans to stream. Oh, yeah, I did see that. Popped up on my feed. Yeah, so my go live notifications on my Discord, it's not showing like my starting soon screen. It's just showing a blank camera. But for everyone else, it's showing their screens. It's really weird. I'm going to have to look at that. Oh, right. So I want to, now we've done this. Let's move you down here so I know where you are. Right, I need to back up the server. I think we're all done. Kind of feel like that's it. Yeah, I need to make sure there's always like paper inside. So I think each section here can hold like 190 things. I forget what it is. In fact, I can even math it out right now. 171 individual prompts. So for each one, that's not bad. It's not bad. Right, I'm going to disconnect from here then. Have I got anything on the main server to do? I don't think I have. Right, I think that's it. Let me entertain you with a story about a life that I don't have. Right, I need to just hop onto the server dashboard. Right, that's onto there. Let's shut the server down as well. And then I need to go to the backups and create a backup. It's easier to shut the server down, do the backup. Otherwise you have to, yeah, it's just easier. Trust. And that's it. It's backed up already. Quick and easy as that, because there's not much there. It's a brand new world and stuff like that. Right. What did I say I wanted to do? What I wanted to do, if we go over here, is my hiding my screen and stuff like that. I want to add in some extra visuals for that. So let me first of all do that in case I press something and it goes wrong. Censored images. Right, so what I'm looking for is just sort of like some ideas. So I've got the parental advisory. I like the idea of having this pixelated. I currently have, when I do pixelate, I am pixelating and blurring my background. But I also want a clear censored to come over the screen. This is just in case I'm playing a game and I'm making guesses or I'm writing something that I don't need viewers to see and then they have to guess. You know, there's quite often times you need to hide stuff. But I kind of like that one. I like the fact that it's got the under thing there, the, what you call it, shadow. That won't be too hard to do in OBS. How would I share this for OBS? Well, I'd just make the image, I guess. Make the image, bring it into my OBS. And also with the checkered pattern as well. So I don't want to cover up my, like, I still want you to see, like, vaguely the background. But having, like this checkered background as semi-transparent, it would add to the effect, I think. But then having the censored word itself not pixelated. Yeah, I know what I mean. I know what I mean. How? Okay. What am I doing? I am going to close you down a minute and let's open up. Open you up. Image, canvas size. We're going 1920 by 1080. Let's add in a background and remove that background. And then, can you even, is there like a pixelate? There should be a pixelate, surely. There's a pixelate there, okay. How would you work if I don't have anything there? I guess just noise, add some noise. Which would be render noise. Clouds, there we go. Okay, and then add in the pixelate, distort, pixelate. That there. What are you for? Don't need to worry about you. That works, I feel. Can I offset you a little bit? Okay, if I go a little bit smaller. Okay. Oh, I pressed cancel, didn't I? You silly Billy. Distort, pixelate. Right, so around 50 something. That there is fine. Okay, select all. And then I just want to increase the size so the squares match, if you know what I mean. Just want to capture that edge and then capture that top edge, and the bottom looks fine. Yeah, that'd do. And then also just nudge it over a little bit. That'd do. And then what I can do is just give it a bit of that. Right, that'll work. I think probably a little bit more. Two. That'd do. And then let's just add in censored.
Peasants.
Hello, Richie. Select all. I want to figure out. So that one is the center right there. That's the center right there. So censored. Am I writing that right? Right? Did I write that right? I know how bad I am with. Yeah. No, it's an S. Censored. Right. And then bring you up. Make sure you're in the center. And probably white, I feel like. Right. Make you bold. Do I want to impact? I think impact's normally like a good one. How does that look compared to some of the others? They've gone red. I was thinking of actually doing red as a background. Like that. Oh. I kind of like the fact that that is that distorted, destroyed kind of writing. I also like see, you are red and you've got that. That'd be easy to do, actually. Oops, that's the wrong button. I can close you, in fact. Okay, let's change you to red. Wrong button. There we go. I do have, like... How would you even look like that? Bit bloody. Bit bloody. Okay. I'm sure I have one that's... No, that's again drippy blood, is it not? Oh, no, that's kind of... it's a little bit tricky to see. Welcome in, Lazu. How you doing? You missed the beginning. I was on another server trying to get a, what would you call it? Charades type of game set up, and it's working. I think. And you're a good person to always give me honest feedback as well. Happy New Year, by the way. I've not said that to you yet, have I? I'm glad you left when you did for my New Year's stream. That turned in... I need to stop bringing it up, but that was an embarrassing time. I got a little bit too drunk. Happy New Year. New Year. Do I have new ears? I'm not see. I thought I had another one like this. Yeah, I deleted my stream. It's like, nope. I watched bits of it the day after. It's like, nope. See, that one works well, but do my butt out of it. Lucky. Lucky. Welcome in, CT. Also grabbing his second place, which I'm actually kind of surprised that it's still there. But I think the impact was fine. I think impact's fine. Where you going? There you are. It's a little bit too much. I could probably destroy this a little bit myself. How would I destroy this myself? I do not know. If I went back to that bloodstain one, where has it gone? If I went back to that one and I duplicated that, it doesn't really, yeah, it's not really going to help much, is it? No. Undo, undo. It's for me. So when I want to hide things, like perhaps I'm about to type in a password on stream or something like that, I can press this button, but I kind of want censored to be there as well as this extra checkered pattern to be there.
CT_191,145 said, "Ah ha 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 ha, finally, now that I got IT."
It, you silly woman. You silly woman. Yeah, I was like, do you censored or do I put spoiler? Or do I put something else? I kind of want something to be there instead of just doing this. I think having an extra word over the top helps hide anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Harry? No, you're not Harry. You're Bazoo. Top secret. You reckon? Top secret sounds like an army one. Okay, let's try that one. So let's add in a new scene, and there's the center. Top. I should be able to do secret. Is it not going to center that way as well? Top secret. Where's the extra options for? Do we not have one to center upwards as well? You silly Billy. Top secret. Top secret. Let's have a quick look. See what Google says. Top secret. Why am I using capitals? Yeah, they've done it in one line as well, which kind of makes sense. Classified. Confidential. I kind of like that. Kind of like that. And then I can have like some solid black lines going across every so often, like it's been blacked out. But then the black wouldn't make sense. Top secret is like the stamp. But then this one's like the stamp as well, I guess. I'm looking at this word and it doesn't look like secret now. I'm looking at this word too long and that does not look like secrets right now. That's really breaking my brain. That is really breaking my brain. It doesn't look right. Kind of like the envelope idea. Top sherbet. Top Lazoo. Top Gun. Remember, it does not read tough secret. I asked Google, not Google, I asked Chat GTP ages ago when I was like trying to come up with some ideas for emotes, because I always like to double check with that, not double check, but get ideas. And I said, I want a magnifying glass over my character, and I want him to look a little bit like Sherlock Holmes. You think you're going to lay down? All right, Teddy. Slips into the shadows. I hope you're feeling all right as well. Bottom secret. And I said, I want the eye to look big inside of the magnifying glass. and they had the magnifying glass way over here with a big eye, but he's holding the handle. It's like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, AI? Does make me laugh. Top secret's not too bad. I classified, confidential. It's an art. Okay, so what if I'd done it as one word? I'd have to shrink it down a little bit. It doesn't look too bad. Obviously, I can rotate it as well. Black. Black. I don't know if I want it black, though. Reds is a little bit... doesn't look too bad in that font, actually. Internal secret. Yeah. That's not too bad. It needs a little bit of like chopping up. How can I make some of it disappear but not add stuff extra? What? So multiply would be nice. Difference like an XOR now. XOR. I'm alive. Okay, let's add in an extra layer here a minute. I think we need like a white background. Let's give it a bit of a rounded corner, I guess. Something like that, but I was actually thinking more like that. What if I'd done the line option? And then change the black to the red again. Make the line bigger. Round the corners out a bit more. Like, scroll you, silly Billy. And do that again, but slightly bigger. Not you. Do the lines a bit bigger. Small, thin line. Let's totally repeat you again. More of a rounded corner. Actually, I want to go bigger on the lines, so... I don't know. That's too... Do-do. Bit more round, perhaps. That matches in a little bit, kind of. Let's just merge you all together and rotate you then. Toblerone. Toblerone? Oh, don't give me a thing of chocolate. How would that look? That might be a little bit too big, I think. When you consider it'd be like the whole screen right now. So if you imagine that is my whole stream, you'd kind of see that. Do I add? Oops, I didn't mean to add that one. I meant to duplicate this one. And then make it completely black. And then add in a blur. I do duplicate that, add in the blur again. I'm always doing double blurs and stuff. Okay, merge you together. And then I can bring you around a little bit more. Perhaps blur you a bit more. Effects. It'd do. I think it'd do, wouldn't it? I should have added in, for the red lines, I should have added in a bit of a blur. Like just on the inside of all of them. Especially this one. Wonder Woman. If I select you, and do I want to copy that? What am I doing? No, I just make another layer. Yeah, add, trying to think. It hurts my brain. Yeah, I should be able to add a layer here. If I fill you in as black. No, that's white. Then get rid of that, then blur this. Reset you. Why am I not seeing any blur on it? You. Oh, because I have this tiny stupid little dot up there. That's why. Right, so let's bring these back again. It's like, what's going on there? Right, bear with me. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. So that's not too bad of a... If you ignore how dark everything else has gone, I'm just looking at the inside line. Just adds a little bit of a touch in. I think that'd be fine there. So then when I select that ring now and add the outside selection as well, let's increase that a little bit. There we go. Then I can go back here and I can delete that. It's given me a bit of a lip there. I don't like that. I like that little subtle shade. I do like that. So what I need to do now then is select that red again. Sorry, let's just copy that. Add in a layer here, paste that in. Right, if I give that a tiny little blur, it'd like blur out that little fringe there. Okay, let's duplicate you. It's almost got rid of it. Duplicate again. I don't know if I like that now. I should be able to paste on top actually. And then merge it down. No, I've done things that I shouldn't have. Turn it off, turn it off. Before, okay, before I done that blur, where did I do the blur? Right, so that's where I deleted. So what I should have done, in fact, instead of deleting all that black blur, what I should have done is I should have just selected the white and then invert. I want to sort of go into the red a little bit more here, this selection. I think. I don't know. Right. Undo that. Make me water. Right, so now when I invert, I'm into the red quite a bit. But I don't want to, I want to overlay, surely. Right, so yeah, let's invert, let's copy that. Add in another layer, paste that in there. See, I've still got that black edge. That's the issue. But I do like that little, why am I struggling just to get this little thing to work as I want it? Is it because of... It just needs a bit of... No, it's not the blur, is it? What am I missing here? I'm just selecting a little test area. See, that works. That works. Okay, that's all I need to do then, right? So if I undo there, I get rid of that selection. So now I can select you and a little bit more of the red. Come down here, come down here. A bit more there. Concentration. That's I'm pressing buttons and they don't make sense. Right, surely just adding a little blur now. Should be the same blur as what we had before. Right. I think that works. Okay, it doesn't. Undo. Duplicate this layer. This under layer. I'm just going to blur the whole lot. And that works. So I keep the second layer. The extra black underneath. Yeah, that works. That works. That works. Okay, I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, without you. Without you. Let's get rid of that layer. The sensors or whatever I put there. Let's get rid of you. Merge it all down. Merge down, select all, copy. Copy that, add in a new paste, add that in again. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. So I've lost the transparency on that. So this is why I don't... If I add in a new layer, let's bring that down. Should be able to merge it all down. And now I've kept that transparency, so select all, copy, then paste. Now I've got that transparency. I compact it all onto this new window because if I ever want to, I can go back to all these undos. It's kind of what I like. So I could get right back here if I wanted. And still go back to here. It's cool. It doesn't save that as the PNG file. PDN actually, it's called a paint.net file. It doesn't save like the history, sadly. So let's save as save as where is it going? It's going to go on my current stream thing, but I also want to add it into my new one just in case, and it's going to be called top secret, which still doesn't... I think it's the all capitals. With just the capital S, it doesn't look too bad as a word. But when it's all capitalized, it does not look like the word secret. Right, so that's going to be saved into my media. So let's save that. Done. Right. Right. So now I kind of want to add it into my current setup just to see how it looks. And I think that is in here. I'm confused. Right, so this is my screen sharing, yes? Yes, okay. I just turned things off and on and you didn't notice, so that's good. I hope you didn't notice. So does that mean my filters are on this scene? Nope. Let me get back to my SFX games. I'm sure the filter's on here. Yep. Barry! There he is. Welcome in, Barry. Hope you're doing well. Hello. Right, so my SFX game source is the one I'm looking for. So if I switch this off now, you should not see anything. Yep. And switch back on, you do. So this is where I am doing amazingly. That's awesome to hear. How's your streaming stuff going? Right, I want to add in a new image. And this is going to be top secret PNG. And also in all caps, in dot. Still need to look in your OBS. It's always fun and joys. Right, where did I just save that? I saved it to my desktop in my OBS portable version. Plugins, media, top secret. Okay, so when I show and hide this, you get that straight away, which looks really ugly. But you can still see like the underneath, I believe. So the transparency isn't as good as I was hoping. What happens when I do it with that? Because I would need to change that to something else then. Yeah, that transparency needs to go. It's transparency. It's not transparent enough, this background. This needs to be very faint. Right, so it was not the you, but it was you. 127, which is half of transparency. Let's give that a go. Merge down, merge downs. Oops, undo. Undo, I'd never noticed that actually. Merge that one down, then merge this one down. Oh, was that an issue that I'd done before? Select all, copy. Why did I close that? Paste. Save as. You save. Already exists. Yes. Close it, change it, do that sort of thing. Right, I need to just update my ABS one. Right, so now when I bring it in, that's a lot fainter. I like that. So this blur and pixelate thing that I do, I want to only apply to the background. So stuff only happens. Things only happen on this scene. I could do it to the folder instead. Okay. Copy filters and paste the filters. Let me double check the filters. Okay, I already have color. Oh yeah, that's for the fade on and off, which is fine if that fades on and off, that's fine. So that means I should be able to hide the game, which pixelates the background. So whatever I've got on screen, it's still pixelated. You still get top secret there. And then when I unhide it, the background becomes visible and I need the top secret to vanish as well. I don't care. I love it. I love it. Remember to hydrate, people. I say that in a way that, because I don't. I don't care. How can I mean, I know how to switch it on and off, but I want you to fade on and off, so I need a filter on you. Not that you can see this, because this is my main OBS. I'll add in a color correction, and then I'll add in a... Drink! I didn't bring any water with me. Right, I got a move filter. I go fade on. I call this filter. Obviously you can't see it. Duplicate it and call this one off. Color correction, single setting. Setting is going to be the opacity. Fade on. will be 1. And half a second should do. Color correction, single setting, opacity, 0. I kind of wish I could show this. Again, half a second, so I should be able to fade it off. And I should be able to fade it on. Which is fine. I think that's okay. I just need to change my ABS stuff. Right. Let's change this. Right. So you can see this stuff. No, you can't. Now you can. I am looking for my cap show and hide. Right. So I've got these 2 filters here. Oh, I'm not actually doing the rain anymore, which is nice. Which is nice. I could change you to something else now, because you're not there any longer. Instead of the source being the SFX games, I can change the scene to that. And then the games is the group of stuff that I'm playing with, of which hide games. No, this is the show games, because I'm on show games here. And we're going to make it visible, because what we're doing is triggering a source that switches on for a few seconds. Not even a few seconds, but switches on briefly and then switches off again anyway. That's right. So it's the same as that one there. At the same time, there is my top secret. And I want to fade off, because we're now showing the game. Yeah, I think that's right. Right, so now for the hide, we're going to do similar. The games, this time it's going to be hide the games, visible. And then top secret, this time it's going to be fade on, because we're hiding the background. So now I should be able to press this button. Top secret doesn't come on, because I've got it hidden. There we go. I'm wondering how, because the extra pixel, I think that'd do. I'm overthinking it. Let's have a look. It is helping to hide stuff. So you're never going to see text, but perhaps I'm looking at something naughty. You're still going to see quite a bit. I don't know. I feel like the pixels need the actual pixels. You know, I'm moving my mouse around like you can see it, but the actual pixels, like above and beside and around, I feel like they need a bit of a blur. I don't know. It'd do the job. Anyway, that's it for that one. Anything else I need to do today? I'm like doing random stuff today, and I've also got the stream still saying Minecraft. I should have just moved to just chatting or tech and stuff. Right, let me refresh that again to make sure it did update. If I undo you, oh, that's that one. If I undo you again, if I add a bit of a blur into you, how would that change things? I mean, at this point, I may as well have just used the clouds. Cancel, cancel, cancel. Let's close all that. I don't need to save this, I don't think. If I need to, I'll remake it. I'll remake it if I need to. Don't save any of it. Right, and we can close down you. So that's nice. I can just quickly hide stuff. It's top secret. You don't need to see it. You don't need to know. And that works for games as well. And it works for window capture. Whatever. Yeah. Right. What else was I thinking of doing today? I need to leave a message in Jamily Craft as well. So I don't know if Jamie's going to be playing it tomorrow, or if she's starting a new game tomorrow. I don't know what the score is there. I need to check up with her, see what the scores are. Marjorie Doors. What do I want to do today? I was tempted to start Unravel, and I was also tempted to start Rethink. And I've also got Frame Portals as well, which is another bizarre game. I still haven't finished Control, the extra side missions. I still haven't done that. I kind of guess I can show off how Satisfactory's going. I've only got like less than an hour left, I kind of guess. Unless there was something else I wanted to do. There was actually. So my OBS setup that I'm doing, my new OBS setup that I'm doing, we had our crowns do stuff. Let me open up StreamBot as well. Load in. Let's move you down a minute. Let's come off there. So I don't like that it always opens on that screen. Right. So my crowns, if I remember right, I don't want to reset because I don't know if it's going to trigger stuff. No, I may as well close you down. Actually, I don't want to do anything with you. I don't want to mess things up. But if I bring you in, and bring you in, let's look at their placements and stuff. So we're doing that movement. It's going over to there. And then eventually it will fade out. So later we can fade it back in again when we need to. But I want to flip everything. I want to flip it. And the one I want to change, I believe, is just you. So it says value 28 minus 2875. I should be able to just hit that, hit delete. And that should move it to the other side. So if I reset it and then play it, animation should be exactly the same. Yep. So again, looking at the filters for this one, again, delete that one. It's a different value because the scale is different. So it's got further to travel, but it should go there. Good. And same with this one, add in the filters, look at number 3, delete that. Again, it's a smaller thing, so pew. I've still got an issue with that rotation. ease in and out, perhaps. So let's reset. That was better. That's a lot better. Having the ease in and out. It was something that I noticed last stream and I forgot to think about. Forgot to do it. Words are hard. Right. So it slowly rotates and then rotates quicker and then slows down rotating. So yeah. And the top one doesn't have rotation, so I can double check it. Yeah, there's no rotation on that one. That's it. So switching them off should reset them. So when I bring them back in, they do that animation. Which I like. Right. So that's fixed all of that because we were, if I remember right, if we go into here, open you up. This is our layout that we were sort of planning, but I want to flip it all. So chat, I'm going to flip to the other side. And spelling is correct. Let's flip you to the other side. So then we can move all of these across. I need to look a little bit more at these things as well, of getting that information. Right, so this box up here is the crowns, of which we... Why? I just flipped the camera, which moved just the camera. So when I went here to flip you, why does it flip everything? Select all, copy, paste. Right, so now let's flip this one. It flips everything. Why? Surely that's a bug. I am flipping... Oh, the layer and image. Oh, I'm a derp. Right, so let's get rid of that layer that I made. There we go. So the crown layer, flip that over to here, which means the game also, the layer flip. I don't want to flip the layer. Just want to flip that selection. If I just drag it down, get rid of view, and then right again, chat. That'd do. Just so I know what it is. Makes sense. Crowns are up here. The game is mainly here. I'm there. That's good, right? And then the cheers and stuff, I'll move over. So grab you. I guess you'll be here. I don't know exactly. Should they be stacked one on top of the other? Oh, that was weird. Then things flashed. It's like, what's going on? What's going on? Are stream layouts designed for preset standard screen sizes or just whatever your screen size already is? It can be whatever you want it to be. You can squash images, you can stretch them, you can resize them. even like your overall canvas size, you can set either based on your screen size. I normally set it at my overall canvas size. I normally set at 1080 for OBS, because anything I import into OBS, it will automatically calculate it to be at 1080 size, and then I can scale everything down a little bit easier that way. If that makes sense. And also, I might not be understanding your full question as well. But yeah, your stream setups can be anything you want. It's down to your own creative ideas, I guess. And also, why am I moving that? I need to move you guys. Be easier if I move you above right now. So what I sometimes do is I'll get a scene in OBS, like these things. I'll put in its own scene, and I'll get it to fill the entire 1080 scene, and then I use that scene in another scene, but I can shrink that scene down, if that makes sense. So if you imagine this is like it's in a scene, its own scene, it's at this huge resolution. When I import this scene into another scene, I can rescale it down to something like this. So you get a high resolution, but a smaller image. Yeah. I know OBS can scale, but comparing it to web design or app design, where you have an account for a whole ton of devices of different sizes. I kind of understand where you might. I think I understand where you might be asking there. Like looking at. I assume you mean like looking at. No, I don't know. Yeah, when you're looking at a web page, it scales based. It doesn't rescale things, like move things around. Yes, the stream layouts are static. So once I've set this scene up, it's always like this. So like on web pages,
It seems
thank you for the follow.
just dropped in.
I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, so on web pages, it can readjust and move things around based on how you're looking at it, what size it is and stuff like that. Yeah, OBS will not do that. Presets, OBS doesn't have presets like that. You had to deliberately set them up to accommodate what you're doing. So I can stream at 1080, and at the same time I can stream in a TikTok format. You know, you can stream both, but you have to set up your OBS setups for that at you have to pre-think about it all. If that's kind of, that feels like you're kind of asking, like HTML, CSS, that's all sort of dramatic. Yeah, there is no dynamic changing. Yeah. Well, I mean, Nutty, like I say, Nutty is, and Andy Lippy generally stream at both 1080 or 1440, whatever resolution it is, your standard 16:9. And they also do the 9:16, so better for your mobiles. TikTok. I personally, I don't see the reason for it. I don't understand why the long format. The tool format. I don't. It breaks my brain. Why? I don't see the advantage. I think I'd rather have my phone in that orientation. Stick fingerprints on that. Opposed to being in that orientation, you know? But if it's upright, then you can set X amount. Yeah. I don't, I mean, I guess you could set it up like the top third could be the game. Or actually the top half could be your game, but then you're cutting off the sides of your game to make sure it fits. So you have to always make sure whatever game you're playing, the center bit is always where the action is. But some games have you going off the screen for it. Yeah. And then it leaves room for you, your camera on the bottom half, as well as live chat information. Yeah, I don't know. But I like that everyone's got their own opinions on it all. Also, I'm undoing all of this because I don't like... I had a look at it stacked up on top of each other. I don't like it. I think... Oops. Undo that. I feel like Chicken Tonight. No, I feel like Chicken Tonight. I feel like in the long format that works better there. That's huge. That is huge. I'm looking at the boxes itself, not the text. The text will be different. The text will be like at the top. The text will be up here, latest cheer, and then the name of someone would be underneath, which would be larger. But I want to leave room, so that would actually make room for... Did I have anything on you? You do. Let's call you Blurp. Alerts. Yep, it makes more sense. Alerts. You are alerts, but you're also top latest. What would you call that? Newsfeed. Newsfeed is double newsfeed. Feed me, see more. Activity feed. Newsfeed. And what are you? Why are you hidden? You're hidden because you were a blocker. I was just wondering where you were going to be, so you're nothing. Camera, crowns, chat. You are game screen area. It's a gamer do. I understand what that is. So alerts. Alerts are going to be the same as these down here, but it's not going to work because I need to do that first. Going to be a little bit bigger because it might be blurps, it might be burning out the corners a bit more, brush size a bit more, and then like that, I guess. Okay, that's not too bad, I don't think. There's some like really nice filters that you can add into OBS as well. Sparkly things, and there's all sorts of things you can add in, which is what I might do for the updates for the latest cheers and subs and tips and whatnot. So when it updates, it can do some sparkly effects as it wipes off the name and keep the sparkly effect going until it brings in the new name. And that can all be done within OBS and StreamerBot, which I love about these two mods. Mods, apps, programs, whatever you want to call it. But that'd be your main alerts there. But what to do with animations, and whilst it's nice to have these sparklies happening for these to update, I still need like the on-screen alert, which I have one that goes on at the moment. I might bring back the old one that I made ages ago. So where would I have that? I need to hide that just in case. Just in case. Now I can bring you back. And also this is the wrong one. That's the wrong one. So file location. There we go. I have a whole bunch of old animations. Alerts, is that them? Yeah, wow. So I have... Are these actually going to play? I have these old alerts that I made ages ago in Blender. I might bring these back again. So this is like your bitties. And then I have the follow. And then what do I have? Back when we used to have a host, when we was hosting someone, we could have ones like that. And I also done like, how many colors? I have a blue, green, a multi. And that was like the main three ones. Nope. Red, yellow. Yeah, so your red, green, blue, yellow, and then a multi. The multi is like the background color here. It's like multicolored. And the same one in red. And then the yellow. Yeah, I've done a whole bunch of them. And then sub tier 1. That's red. So where's the red sub tier 2? The 2. It's got the 2 stars at the top. And then the 3, keeping the same color, we have 3 stars. Did I even do one for Prime? I guess with no stars is Prime. But yeah, I done coins as well. U75. These are old. These are old. And what are these? Oh, these are fun. These are like my Minecraft ones. So if I got raided, I had my little guy. It looks weird because it's meant for OBS. But there's a few guys running past because it's the low raid. The medium raid, I have more guys running past after me. And then for the high raid, there's me again. And then there's a lot more zombies after me. I like that. I do like that. I do think I might need to bring these back. Yeah, I might need to bring them back. But these ones, the background is not transparent. I did make some with transparency. I think I did make them with transparency, and then I added in the background. Yeah, I kind of want to see that again. Yeah, I don't know. I'll look at that. I'll look into that in my own time. Might even make some new ones. Who knows? So that'd be alert. So I was thinking like, oh, I could bring them back actually, because we have the chat window. We have the chat window, and that's what I used them for. Chat would fade out, and this would fade in. The animations over the chat. So it's a little bit less intrusive. I kind of like that, actually. It seems I've got the chat back again. They were designed to be over the chat. I might need to change the size of the game window as well, because for that to work well, then the chat always needs to have a box around it, needs to have a background so it's more visible, readable. So basically it sounds like I'm going back to an old design that I had. I'm wondering if to get rid of a chat screen as well. Just chat and scene. If I know what I'm playing, which is rare, then why do you need a just chat and scene? If you're going to be playing a game, then I'm not a just chatter sort of person, but even though I do chat a lot. I don't know. Also, let's go back to this one. I need to organize these again. I feel like chicken dinner. Well, why do I keep saying that? I bring you over a little bit more. Undo. That's about right there. So now that leaves me with an extra area up here. Let's try that again. That's not a bad place actually to have it. Right, I want to get rid of some of that curve. Bring it in. And then, very simply, time. Current time. So let's rename this as well. Time. I'd like to have visible on my stream what my current time is. So people have an understanding of how early or late it is, or if I say at 9 p.m, they can see the time, compare it to their own time. Kind of makes sense. Right, so now I've got like kind of, I need to write in that as well, actually. Alerts. I do. And crowns. Do I need to write crowns in here? I don't think I really do. Now I've got all of these here, I can now start understanding if I do a just chatting or if I do a different scene. I can now like resize these, move them around. So this is saved as scenes ideas. I can now save it as scenes ideas, but I can also save as let me go down, gaming scene. And I'll even put a 1 there just in case I do more on one, you know. Right, save that. So now you can see it's gaming scene 1. So now I can open up that scenes idea, move things around, and then save it as just chatting or whatever. That would help a lot more. That would help a lot more, I think. Also, I had a bleep in my ear hole. There we go, understand. Right. I kind of feel that's good. Let's clear that out a little bit. I need to work on a few of these in my own time as well. And then I can show you on stream the next time that we're working on the OBS setup. So I've got all of this working now. Just need to work out what scenes I'm going to be doing, how I'm going to do it. Oh, now I see this. I understand why the camera's so weird. So if we go to cam in, scene and we look at this, I've updated my camera to be 1080. It was in 720. So even my current stream is in 1080. I'm in 1080, but I've had to shrink myself down to be 720. So center screen, that fixes that. But then my just chatting scene, I'm here, I'm cropped in and stuff. If I was to go back to how it should have been before I went to HD, I'd edit the transforms and just go 1260. So that's nicely squash me. 720. Close that and Control D centers me. And that's how I look really wide at the bottom. Like I am wide at the bottom. I look deformed. But I do. And that's all the scenes. There's lots of stuff for me still to sort out. I'm going to take my time on this. I need to I like to plan things out. But if I don't keep going with it, I'm going to forget. Unleashed, unsquashed. Unsquashed. But yeah, transforms, reset transforms. There we go. Right, let's get my ugly mug off the screen. Right. I kind of done really. This is done. There's no point me continuing on with anything else just yet. I do want to quickly check. Okay, that's not a thing. That's unusual to see you with only one viewer. It's unlike you, right? Clicking on this. Make sure that's there. Right. Right. I think we're going to surprise someone. That's what we're going to do, if we can. Right, so let me close that down. I am going to head off, so I guess I'm going to go to this scene. That makes sense, does it not? Well, why close down? There we go. Right, yeah, we're going to head off. We're going to raid off to search and follow. Oh, Leslie tried. You tried. Also, I need to... Normally, I would go up to my other screen. But what I can do is do that. Because it's top secret. You don't need to know this bit. This is my... I normally move everything up to my top screen if I'm going to raid out because I'm done with the games. You're okay. That's a bad surprise. Oh, actually, Lazu, before I do what I'm about to do, let me quickly go there. Let me make sure this is switched on. Things work. Oops, something went wrong. Please try again later. No, nothing went wrong. I just clicked the button and you farted. Hello, my name is Mr. Maintenance. No, don't do that now. Go to my console. Okay. Nothing's happened. Switch you on. No error this time. There we go. It's starting up. I wonder what was wrong there then. Right, minimize that. Right, we're going to unhide that. Let me start this one up again. Start that up, start it up, start it up, start it up. I should be able to do that as well, actually. It should be still on the game. Is it going to change? Is it going to change? There it is. Right. I'm just double checking. Things have loaded. It looks like it's loaded. Right, multiplayer there. So, Lazu, seems you're the one that always gives me good feedback. So this is like your charades, but I've got the Gartic version, I guess you could say. The whispers, the telephone where you do things. I've got a bunch of things so people can make with paper. They can make single word type of things, characters, objects, not single words, but you know, short message about a character or an object. This is guess the build. Yeah. And then you've got actions, so put a bunch of actions in there, put a bunch of emotions in there, and then the twist is the prompt. You get to make the prompt from what people have written randomly. So perhaps I've done this earlier. I'm going to randomly pick emotion. So what's going to happen is that light's going to switch on. Down here, I already have a few lights set up. So it's a bit of a random system. The more prompts are there, the more random it is. And then one of them will come out. So I think I had happy earlier. So now you need to make, depending on your first thing that you pick, you need to make a sentence that makes sense. So I've got happy, so it makes sense to now get an object. So I wouldn't have an happy under or happy Sharon. I guess you could, but it might be something that doesn't make sense. So I'm going to pick character next. It's going to do its little shuffle. It's going to shuffle the items up. There is actually like a manual shuffle as well, which will shuffle everything up. I got my thing to work finally. Awesome. Right, so now I've got a happy hot dog who is eating, sharing, doing something. Or perhaps you might want to stop at happy hot dog. You know, it's up to each individual player to get the prompt that they want. A happy hot dog holding crying, it could have been. So this is like a telephone thing where, or whispers game where you get a prompt and you have to build something based on it, and then someone guesses what your prompt is, what your build is, and then someone builds off what you guessed that it was. So a happy hot dog holding a chair. It's like the Greens game. It's very similar. The Greens game is like a very old game. It's not. It's like a Greens game. Apart from Green wasn't the one that came up with it. It's been a very old game. So each cubicle has its own door that you can open and close. And then like you put your prompt in here. So later on people can see what your prompt is. And then you can build whatever it is you're building. You've made a mistake. You can hit the clear button, which will delete everything. And then you build again. I think the time limit is down to whoever is playing and stuff. The next person can come round, get a book, give it a random name or whatever. I'm not going to sign it. And then they drop it in there, and that goes off to the next area. And then you can close that if you want. this person that's just built here, then comes the next person, then comes over to here, and they guess what someone's built here. Actually, yeah, I put the book in that one when I should have. The person that builds there comes here, guesses the build, does the book and thingy bit, and once they're done, they can close the doors if they want. Then, because they guessed the build on yellow, they can come down here and now build in yellow. Because they should have a prompt in here from the person that was just in this room here. If they weren't in, if no one was in this column, then this person would go right down to the end. For reasons I wouldn't recommend building a happy hot dog crying. But you can cry with happy tears. How am I placing blocks so fast? That is from... Did I not put a book in this one? Did I not put a book in this one? I put a book in this one. The book will be here. Did the book come through? I didn't put a book in there then. Yeah, I didn't. Right, so I can put you back. So the reason for that is because placing blocks fast is because of skill. I can also break them quick. It's just a macro. It's a macro on my mouse. There's also another way that you can place blocks quicker is options, controls, keybinds. Use or place blocks if you change it from a mouse button, and I went to, I don't know, what button am I not using for anything? I think G. Okay, I'm using G for something. What am I using G for then? Oh, group chat. Oh, that's right. I think I've got a keybinder on all the keys, have I not? That one, okay. Right, so yeah, keybinds that are set to your mouse are slower than, I got that, all my buttons are, they're already preset to stuff. But yeah, if you press and hold a button on your keyboard, it will place things a lot quicker, opposed to pressing and holding a mouse button. Like if I press the breaker block, that's how slow it is. But if you rapidly press it, you can press it a lot quicker. So a keyboard, I don't know if you've seen it when you're writing in a text message, a message that when you press a button, it goes a lot quicker. See how quick that's going? So that's one way of pressing buttons quicker. But yeah, I do have a macro though. That's the main answer that you're looking for. If I bring this open, so I have, where is it? Fast placer macro. So my fast placer just does right button press down and right button let go, but there's no like time delays in here, so it literally is like as quick as it will go. But there is some mods and stuff that you can use that do this as well. But yeah. Any ideas though, Lazo? I've got a master open all the doors as well, which I like, and a master close all the doors, and a clear at the end of the thing. The only thing that clear doesn't do is empty out these, which I just thought about. But yeah. Happy. Holding, because it's an action. Hot dog, chair.
Hello, peasant.
Hello, Richie. For reasons of... Yeah, I'd put clear behind glass or something. Well, the master one... Yeah, I don't... As long as no one... As long as people notice that. But, I mean... This one is for, like, people doing their builds, really. It's, like, individual clear for that area. So if you do it, then it's your own fault. Yeah, I thought about putting these, like, behind. I guess the easiest way is to remove the button. Because everyone are being creative anyway, so you can grab whatever stuff you want, really. Yeah, everyone can do that anyway, so I don't... Yeah. And each cubicle's got the same sort of setup. I think it works. I was thinking about... is there a timer or is it up to the players? I think it'd be up to the players, really. But I do think that you do need a cut-off point. So I think it might be a case of, like... I guess I could add a quick data pack in. But then it's like, how do you trigger it when... For something like this, I think it would be best in Discord chat for a start. Yeah. Gartic is nice where the timer starts when the first person is done building. Oh, that's interesting, yeah. But yeah, timers are complicated. Yeah, it wouldn't be able to detect... Wouldn't be able to detect when a player is done, so the player would have to press a button of sorts. The timers aren't too bad data pack-wise, because you can have a timer go in every second. Instead of every tick, you can change it instead of every tick, every second, every minute. There is schedules, as they call it, so it's not too bad. And then at the end, you can have like timers, on-screen displays, you know, like I've done in King of the Ladder and stuff. Yeah, I did think about, depending on how many players there is, to have like a black wall appear here, or here, or down here, just so the person that comes down here, instead of going here, they see the black wall, and then they know that they have to go down to that last room. But also to have perhaps a button down here that teleports them down there. I don't know. But welcome in, Toon Army. Mr. Beast donated to you before. Mr. Beast, Mr. Dantic. I remember you, bro, in a YouTube video. Awesome. Yes. Yeah, the Dantic video. Definitely, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Humbling. Yeah, these are big rooms as well. I've done it so there's... oops, wrong button. I took a screenshot. So each room is 2 chunks as well. 2 by 2 chunks. Yeah, that one, my G, my dude, my man. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool. It was. And I'm really like amazed at the amount of followers. I've now hit 1,000 followers on YouTube. I had like 300-400 people before, but the extra love really shows. It's like, wow, it's amazing. Did you get donated? Did you get what? I'm trying to think what the WA means when he donated to you. Oh, did I get what I wanted? Yes, Stream Deck. I did get the Stream Deck. It's right here for me now. And at click of a button, I can do anything I kind of want, sound on and off, which I could do before. But the Stream Deck just makes it so much easier. You know, I can just quickly toggle down. I can see at a glance what button I'm pressing. So yeah, it's cool. It's cool. And I can just quickly switch and stuff and see myself. I'm going. I'm back. It's cool. But that saved a lot of time. But it's helped. It's helped because I did have an app on my phone, which is like a Stream Deck, called Touch Portal. It's like a Stream Deck, but it's on your phone, so you can't use your phone anymore. And also the Stream Deck, they're physical buttons, they're physical screens. You know, you can feel which button you're going across. So it's nice. It's nice. Any advice for a new Twitch streamer? Just enjoy yourself. Be prepared to talk to yourself a lot. I got no advice. I'm still learning. I'm still learning myself. Try to be the best you that you can be, but also still try and keep it real. Yeah, so I think this is like, I think I'm done with this. I feel like people can jump in and play this now, I think, and sort out any problems as and how it comes about. So my thing's going funny there. Oh, Trouble's just gone online. Trouble's online. No, I'm already online. But I'm looking for buttons to press. No, I'm not following. Paste. Interesting. I don't know what that is, but that's interesting. Right, I need to get going. Scared of getting laughed at a lot. If you get laughed at, ban them. /ban at the name. Yeah, it's your stream. It's your stream. Your rules. If people laugh at you, kick them. Kick them. Well, not physically kick them, but you know, kick them out of the stream. I've had weird people come in and go. You will get bots come and go. It's just a learning curve. Get to know people, and if you trust them, really trust them, then make them a moderator, and they can help you keep people like that out of your streams as well. Yeah. But really make sure you trust the moderator. Make sure, don't just pick the first moderator, first person that seems nice to you. You know, you got to build up a bit of trust with each other, and they've got to know what you want, what you like. They've got to understand you and your needs. Which is like, I mod for Jammy Whammy Games. I don't actually mod that much on her channel. I leave it down to Hoof to do it, who really knows Jammy really well. He's really quick with her and helps her out a lot. But I'm also there to like help him out if he needs it and whatnot. And I help on Discord and stuff. So yeah, it's a learning curve. It's always a learning curve. The more you do it, the more you know. And I'm no expert. I'm far from it. Ask anyone, ask everyone for their opinions and feedback, advice. Because everyone's got their own opinion. So yeah. Anywho, I'm done here. I'm done here. We're done tonight. We're ending. We're wrapping things up. So let me close down that. Let me go back here. Close out of that. Thank you everyone that's been here. I appreciate you. That's, I'm getting used to that one. It's normally the second phantom, second sound that gets me more. I'm slowly getting used to it. Okay, night mate. Have a good night's sleep. Thank you very much. Thanks for the stream. Advert's now running. Oops. Yeah, so I don't know what Jamie's doing tomorrow. I don't know if she's doing Minecraft or anything, but I'm going to have to post in Jamie Craft to say that this game is available if people want to play it. And the more the better. Odd numbers is always better as well. Odd numbers, so 4 is not a good number. 5 would be a better number because there's more rounds. So I can build, I can then guess on a build, I can then build off a guess, and then I think I get one more final guess and build. I can't remember now. But yeah. Anywho, I'm going to raid off. We're going to raid off. So I am going to be back tomorrow